Issues relating to the Justice Ministry took up a lot of Joelle Ladislaus's address in Parliament. She touched on power cuts, the emergency 999 line and police funding.
Looking at the figures in the estimates book this year under the policing head, I'm relieved to see that it has finally, after 8 years, and I checked that, of having the same budget with negligible differences, received an increase to its budget. Whether that increase will prove to be enough to provide the RGP with the resources it needs to deal with upcoming challenges remains to be seen. I observed that the budgetary increase has only come at the 11th hour, when provisional implementation of the treaty is expected as from next week. Just like the government have known for some time that there would be Spanish boots on the ground, or maybe it's rubber shoes, or maybe some babusha, it will have had a good idea for some time that our law enforcement agencies would require increased funding and resources.
In respect of the manifesto commitment to build a new police station, Ms Ladislaus quoted the GSLP's 2019 and 2023 manifestos, both of which mentioned the intended location as the Rook site.
We're now almost 3 years on from that beautiful artist's impression from 2023 and the unequivocal promises of 2019, and the new police station remains nothing more than a picture in a storybook. No significant refurbishments to or expansion of Newell House, and radio silence as to its potential relocation. And at a time when we need to have our best foot forward in terms of our security, when that frontier fence comes down. Yesterday, the Honourable Minister for Justice referred to refurbishment works at Newell House. Doesn't sound like the police will be getting the promised station.
She also suggested damage is being done to the health authority's reputational standing as an employer, as it continues to struggle with staff retention and future planning.
It's not enough to say that there's a worldwide shortage of healthcare professionals when little is being done to motivate them to remain when we do attract them. This applies to the GHA in its entirety, not just within mental health services. Word gets out in healthcare circles, and regardless of our access to NHS recruitment platforms, damage is being done to the GHA's reputational standing as an employer.
Ms Ladislaus raised concerns about the parliamentary calendar, which she suggested is like a Kinder Egg, but with the fun and chocolate taken out of it.
Emergencies happen, extraordinary sessions arise, but the fact is that it's not the norm around the world to use the parliamentary calendar and timetable as a tactic to make things more difficult for the opposition and to throw the public off when it suits the government. The lack of provision of a proper calendar by government may seem small and it may seem insignificant, but it does have a big impact, especially for young families in the height of summer who can't make any concrete plans whatsoever. It may be that ministers make their arrangements so the calendar reality works disproportionately against the opposition. And it's not good enough to say that it's always been like that. Shouldn't it change?
Bringing her speech to an end, Ms Ladislaus congratulated the Speaker on the introduction of the Youth Parliament initiative and the young people who took part for their interest and commitment.